Now improve your English by answering an interesting question. If you want to get stronger, it's important to practice. Hi, I'm Eric. It's raining a lot today, so I guess it's a good time to stay inside and practice speaking English. Today's question just asks you to say your preference. Hopefully it's not too hard. But remember, it's always good to challenge yourself a little more. I hope these speaking practice presentations help you to do that. If you've been practicing for a while now, watching the previous videos and trying to answer on your own, maybe you know how to start, give your reasons, and explain your main idea with some details and examples. But you can always get better. There are always new ideas to think about. That's why we practice. We need more experience. So, let's practice and get more experience. Are you ready? Speaking practice number 23. Today's question. One of the following three kinds of activities will be organized by the International Student Association. Which one do you prefer? 1. International Food Festival. 2. International Music Festival. Or 3. International Film Festival. I think you should be able to understand the choices easily. Soon, I'll tell you what my choice is, but it doesn't matter. Anything you choose is okay. So, what do you think? If you see this kind of question on the TOEFL, it's an independent speaking question. You have to explain which option you would choose, and you have only 15 seconds to prepare your answer. Then you have to speak for 45 seconds, giving details and examples, explaining your idea as clearly as possible in that time. Want to try? You need as much practice as you can get, and it's always good to try a variety of questions. So don't be shy, try. Take a little time to think about what you would say to answer this question. And then, when you're ready, let's take a look. Example answer. If I were able to attend one of these activities, I would choose to go to the International Film Festival because I think it would be the most educational. Nowadays, international restaurants are quite common, so a food festival seems redundant. And maybe the music festival would only appeal to people who are into music. But international film is an intriguing way to learn about culture. It introduces us to history and legends that we never knew before. Such a movie will give you a lot of questions to ask your foreign friends, which is quite fun. I once saw a Bollywood movie with an Indian friend, which really piqued my interest and taught me a lot. We enjoyed talking for hours about the clothes, places, people, and even the music that was featured in the film. So, what did you think about today's model answer? What was your preference? I think food and music festivals are really common. Maybe most people enjoy those kinds of festivals. They're probably more fun. But I decided to talk about a film festival. The reason is, I thought it was the easiest to talk about. Remember, which option you choose is not important. The clarity of your speech, your vocabulary, and the details you use are important. So, if you see an option that you think is easier to talk about it. You don't have to choose something just because you like it. And there's nothing wrong with talking about something you don't like. You just have to make a good speech. Then, One of the problems that people often have is focusing on the main idea, staying focused. You're all very smart, and I know you all have many good ideas. But in these short speeches, you just have to talk about one or two ideas. If you talk about too many different things, your speech gets hard to understand, and it doesn't seem focused. I'm going to talk about this idea a little bit more in the next part of today's presentation. So, if you're ready, let's watch. Stay on topic. The speech must support the main idea. I want to talk about staying on topic because I see many people make speeches that aren't focused on the main idea. This is very important, and many people talk about things in their speeches that aren't related to the main idea, and they don't even realize what they're doing. I'll show you what I mean. Once again, here's the beginning of my speech. I started by saying, I would go to the International Film Festival because I think it would be the most educational. I started by expressing my choice, which is going to the International Film Festival. Then I mentioned my reason, which is that it would be the most educational. This is my reason, and it's important to focus on your reason because the reason is the main idea. So, that means that education is what I have to talk about. Now, let's look at the rest of the speech and see if I was able to focus on the main idea. I have to stay on topic. Well, in the beginning, I said that it's intriguing to learn about culture. Then I said, these kinds of movies give you a lot of questions to ask your friends. And later I said that these movies taught me a lot, including about clothes, places, people, and music. Learning about culture is educational. And asking questions is also related to education. And then I said the movie taught me a lot. That sounds educational too. So now we can see that my speech included many points from the beginning until the end that supported the main idea. This is a good speech. This is how you stay on topic and focus on the main idea. Key words. Today's topic question asked you to choose which kind of festival is the best to attend. The first word I'll mention is redundant. Redundant means there's some unnecessary repetition. You already have enough, and any more of the same thing is not necessary. For example, if it's raining, you might want to stay dry. To do this, you could use an umbrella, or you could use a raincoat. But should you use both? Maybe that's redundant. Maybe you don't need both. Maybe just one of these things is enough. Next, I said intriguing. Intriguing means interesting. Something that's intriguing is something you haven't seen before but that you like very much, causing you to want to know more. When you see something that's so interesting, you think you must know more about it. Number 3 is legend. A legend is a cultural story passed down from an earlier time. Not true, but it might teach you a good lesson about history or about life in general. The last word I'll talk about here is pique. Pique means making your curiosity stronger, making you more excited to learn. If something piques your interest, you must learn more. Next question. Don't stop practicing. Come with me and try the next question too. Here it is. As a member of the student body, you have the opportunity to choose one of the following community work activities to do in the summer. Which one will you choose? 1. Library front desk / receptionist. 2. Technician. Or 3. Paint a wall in the neighborhood. There's a lot to think about, so try it on your own. Making your own speeches means making your own adventure. You never know where it's going to take you, but it's going to be great. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some good ideas from my example answer, and now you can see how to focus on the main idea. Keep practicing. You can always get better. Also, I know that many of you have different ideas about how to answer these questions. If you have a good idea, please leave a comment below. I'm sure that it will start an interesting conversation, and your ideas may be helpful to other learners. Oh, and please push the like button below the video if you think this was helpful or interesting, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're looking for good English practice, there's a lot more coming. I hope to see you next time.